Hey everybody, welcome. Sorry about that rough start. I thought it was on. Oh dear. Welcome to the Mad Liver Tea Party, where up is down, left is right. The rules and something's upside down. Fuck it. The rules don't really matter anymore, guys. I want to ask you a question this morning, and it's probably not one that everybody likes to be asked. But how do you feel being held hostage by your next meal, by your children, by that new video game that you'd like to play next month, or anything of that nature at all? Because that's what's happening. They're holding us hostage by the things that we need and the things that we want, or the things that we perceive that we need or the and want at least. I mean, because they have a hand in telling us what we want and need too. At this point, it's just completely out of hand, and it it makes it easier for people who are liberty minded even to fall into the complacency space where we become basically useless to tomorrow. We have all these people constantly coming by and saying things like, like, do you think that, like, it's going to get better after this? Or, I'm so glad that the election's over. It's going to get better. And, honey, it's not. It's not going to get better. The riots are going to continue. Nobody fucking likes Biden. It's not going to fucking just calm the fuck down and be better. Hi, guys. Welcome to the show. And I cannot fucking say it enough. We have to do something. We have to do things. We have to actually get up, go outside, and make some fucking effort. Make a little fucking struggle. It doesn't even have to start outside though. I mean, the first thing we need to do is start taking control of our fucking lives. We don't have that. We some of us think we do. We're like, "Oh, well, I live in non-compliance, blah blah blah." And then we start talking about our 9 to 5 job and how, like, and I know that everybody's like, "Oh, well, it's not so fucking easy," or "I have children, I have to feed them," or "I have to feed myself," or "I don't want to lose my house," or anything like that. You don't have to fucking make a giant fucking switch right away, but we do need to start letting go of the old ways, the markets that they fucking made. It's not natural, first off. The white market is not natural. It's not capitalism. It's not free capitalism for fucking sure. And it is exactly what they use to keep hold of most of us by our fucking balls. Because if you can't fucking play the game, then you're fucked at this point. Well, that's not fucking true. There are other fucking worlds, there are other fucking markets, there are other fucking ways. Everybody here needs to be doing everything that they can to free themselves so that they can help free others. We've got to start freaking growing our own food. You can do that in a fucking apartment on your goddamn windowsills. You can get yourself like, and set yourself up different types of like planters and stuff inside. You can do all sorts of fucking shit to do these things, but like, fuck, you can grow a bunch of food in jars. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, you can grow a shit ton of food in jars. Mm. Not coffee though. I can't grow coffee. I'm gonna probably lose that at some point. But the thing is, it doesn't even have to be like that. We don't we can learn to make things and we can trade them amongst each other, or we can use the crypto. I know they're trying to attack it and it seems really complicated, but it's really not that hard, y'all. I'm teaching little old ladies how to use crypto. Little old ladies. If little old ladies can fucking learn how to use crypto and start fucking gardening on their windowsills and prepare for what's going to happen, what's your fucking excuse? Like, it's the same thing with trying to get people into Matrix. I told people, hey, um, we got to get off of these centralized platforms and stuff, and everybody's like, oh, it's so fucking hard. Oh, well, if I can teach a 90 some odd year old dude how to get on it, you can fuck right the fuck off and get on it yourself. But the thing is, we're all full of fucking excuses. That's it. We're full of fucking excuses. This is gonna be hard. Yeah, it's gonna be real fucking hard. Some of us are gonna fucking fail. Some of us might fucking die just trying to fucking free ourselves from this bullshit. And in some cases, some of us might get arrested. But the truth is, we have got to remove ourselves from the white market dependency that we have. It is what builds our fucking at this point as in the liberty movement. It is the strongest contributor to the complacency that keeps us from moving forward, and it's dicking us every goddamn day. Every time you put a fucking dime into the white market, there's a chance that it goes straight to fucking killing people. At this point, there is no way to actually even call it the white market for myself. Like, yeah, sure, I'll buy some things out of the white market when I'm going local and stuff like that. I work really hard to do the least that I fucking can. And we are getting more and more independent of it every fucking week. But and it makes me feel like shit because the truth is there is no white market anymore. They use the white market to fund the red market. We are literally paying for their fucking blood sports. We are literally putting money into the things that they will do. I mean, into the fucking programs and things like that that they use to take our liberties from us, to make us slow, to like indoctrinate our fucking children. There is absolutely no excuse. We have to fucking do something. And it's not gonna happen overnight. I'm not saying, oh, everybody drop all your shit and go invest everything you've got in crypto and like, start a fucking, I don't know, t-shirt business or something. Y'all are got to each find your own way and we have to do it nice and slow, but we don't have a lot of fucking time. Like a lot of people out there in the liberty movement are concerned about food and how they're going to lock down food eventually or how they're going to how they control power, how they control our fucking water. Like we're not even allowed to collect it. They have to fucking give it to us or we're literally doing something against the law. They control our communications, they control our travel. I mean, there is so much that they use the white market to control. It's all part of it. We have got to do something to free ourselves. If you guys don't want to go out there and talk to people and spread liberty, then at least fucking do it at home. And to be honest, anybody who's out there fucking spreading liberty that hasn't freed themselves or isn't working to free themselves, y'all only halfway there. You've got to fucking find a way. They the cancel culture, all the bullshit that's going around, there are people who are losing their fucking jobs and they have nothing to fucking turn to. Well, that, or at least they feel that way. That's not fucking true. We can find ways to fucking make new things. There's markets out there that you can fill niches in. You just have to figure out what you can do. Oh, Mike, but it's so hard. How am I going to learn a new skill? I don't have a skill that I can use. It's called fucking YouTube, y'all. It's called fucking reading. Like go out there, find something you want to fucking do that you think that you can do for a while and use it to fucking make some fucking money. Go out there and fucking sell it on the goddamn street if that's what you've got to do. It's not going to be fucking glamorous. If it was, everybody would fucking be doing it and we wouldn't be in this fucking problem now. We wouldn't be staring down the barrel of tomorrow. We would be prepared. We're not. They've got us by our fucking balls, and it's costing us every goddamn day. We're gonna have to make sacrifices. Like, holy shit, my life is not the fucking best thing. It's not like all fucking champagne and roses and stuff like that. Um, and like you don't have the money to get started. Bitch, I have literally fucking turned tricks for liberty at this point. So I don't want to fucking hear it. Like, what the hell? Who's got an excuse out there? What are you not willing to fucking do? Now, don't fucking get all crazy and go like Unabomber on me or anything. I'm not saying we've got to get fucking extreme. I'm talking about freeing ourselves. You know, we've got to do it. Every damn day we're running out of time and we have to start today. If that means filling a fucking seed tray, then that's what your fucking first step is. If that means, uh looking into things and learning how to make I don't know, like fabric or learning how to make something or learning how to raise something, anything of that nature. You've got to fucking figure out what your niche is because I can't tell you what it's going to be. Everybody has different skills, everybody has different interests, and that's the point. We need to come together as a fucking liberty community and build new markets or or join the markets that are already out there. We cannot fucking continue to play their game. If we're all fucking gonna talk about non-compliance and stuff like that, well, let's actually talk about it in a more, like day-to-day sort of situation. I mean, like we're not gonna have a chance to go out every goddamn day and show people non-compliance. The thing is, though, like if we want people to live in liberty, we have to show them that it works. Because for the most part, they're all convinced that none of it fucking works. That without the state there to make sure everything is fucking fine and to regulate the shit out of everything, that everything would just fall the fuck apart. And they're convinced that like if you try to live outside of the white market, that you will be in poverty, and that's crap. That's absolute crap. There are plenty of fucking people who have chosen to make a difference in their life, and they're doing just fine. One of them's going to come on tonight and we're going to talk about it, and he's going to talk about the markets and investing in crypto and things like that. So maybe some of you guys will come on and like find out something, bring your questions. Like this dude literally like uprooted himself and went to freaking Puerto Rico. Like you got to think about the freaking bravery there. When we got together like a while back, this isn't going to happen anymore, so I guess I'll talk about it. Like there was a endeavor at one point where we were thinking we could get together and make up a bunch of we could come together, and I'm trying to be vague. I'm like, we were coming together with a plan, and it was going to produce a lot of money that we could use to push liberty and to help people get into the new markets and out of the freaking wage slave world. And the reason why it didn't happen was because people were afraid. Everybody had a fucking excuse. And like it came down to the hardcore people and we were still going to do it, but every time one person stepped out, it became that much harder. It became something that much longer of a fucking journey. And one of the things that is like seriously pushing down on a lot of people who are willing to go out there and make these sacrifices is the fact that we're surrounded by a bunch of people who are talking the talk, but they ain't walking the goddamn walk. And we are seeing them every fucking day. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it makes me fucking bitter. Like I just want to punch my friends in the fucking mouth on occasion because they're out there like blah 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 liberty. Hold on, I gotta go to Starbucks. I gotta go, like, oh, I can't do that. I might lose my job. Yeah, I'm not saying go fucking quit your job today, by the way. That would probably not be the best way to get started. Let's start with like putting things underneath into our lives, adding things that make us freer. These things are very simple, and over the next week, I'm going to actually be focusing on specific things that we can do to make ourselves freer. Um, I'm not necessarily going to only do that like we did leading up to Veterans Day, but the majority of next week's episodes, at least, are going to be different things and little ideas and stuff like that that we can do to slide into our lives to make us freer because it's time we've got to start doing some shit. We've got to make a difference. If we keep sliding by in all of this fucking complacency land, because I'm sure that's gonna fucking trigger some people because you don't want to think of yourself as complacent like the fucking normies. You want to think of yourself as woke and doing something to make a fucking difference. Well, unless you're actually doing that, you can fuck right off. You're basically a normie that talks liberty, and you're not contributing to the community. You're not contributing to a change. You're not contributing to tomorrow because you're literally just propping up the system that keeps us fucking down. And it's sick, and I'm tired of being nice about it, and I'm not gonna anymore. So I mean, we're gonna get down to it and we're gonna start fucking learning some shit. I hope that you guys are ready for that, and like some of you aren't, and it's going to be really sad. And I'm going to be very frustrated and stuff. But we can do this. We can draw ourselves together. We can create our own communities. We can make our own industries. We can strengthen each other. We can rely on each other because that's what they don't want us to do, you know? And you don't have to do it with just liberty people. There are a bazillion motherfuckers out there in your neighborhood, in your fucking area, in your city, whatever, that are trying to do the best that they can and they can't fucking work through regular means or they prefer to do something else, like personal businesses, local businesses. If you have to contribute to the white market, contribute to your local people. If you have to fucking have a white market job, make your own job. Work for yourself. Make it to where they can't take it away from you. And I know that there's been problems with like payment processing and stuff like that out there. Well, we're going to have to start, juggling shit around. We're going to have to get smart about it. Um, we'll probably talk about that a little bit too tonight. I don't know if we're going to talk about it tonight or in the week coming up, but I will talk about doing some juggling and shit. Um, there are some people out there that are already started this, and goddamn fucking bless you, motherfuckers. Now, help the rest of them, even if it means just berating them until they're fucking started. Like, I mean, I'm tired of leaving people behind. I'm tired of losing people in my dust. I'm tired of fucking kicking the dead horses until somebody fucking drags me away going, Mike, the horse is dead. Let it go. Let it go. We've got to go on to the next fucking point. It's 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 draining. It's fucking horrible. I fucking hate it. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that is getting, like you get tired from time to time. Doesn't mean you're gonna fucking stop, but I mean, it does make you weaker and it makes the move forward slower. So I mean, and this whole community thing, eh, together, it's not gonna be as hard as it would be simply by yourself. We can use that whole many hands make the load light thing and bring each other forward. And we're gonna have to actually support each other. There are gonna be times when people are gonna need a lot of support. There's gonna be times when people when we're all gonna have to do without. Um that's the deal though, because we've been, believe it or not, we have, even those of us who are, like further along the path, we've been trading, things that are simpler for involvement with this thing. And every time we involve ourselves with this serpent of the white market, we're poisoning ourselves and we're poisoning each other. Not to mention, the existence of the white market props up the existence of the black market. And I'm not anti black market, but I am anti some of the bullshit that's on it. Mostly the red market end of it. But like seriously, without the existence of this thing, if we weaken it, we can create strength in the other markets. It's very simple. One goes up, the other goes down. It's kind of like when we're watching the US dollar and crypto. Like every time the US dollar tanks, crypto goes straight the fuck up. Or maybe not every time, but a lot of times it really does. That's kind of interesting. Maybe we could freaking make it tank a little bit harder next time. Maybe we could make the bounce a little bit less extreme. Um, this is not something new. We are not, I'm not the only person out there that has been living outside of the white market as best as they can. And everybody here can do the same thing. And I'm going to continue to do my best to find like agorists and people who are living free to come on here and teach us how to do more and more. I still have a lot to learn. It's not something that you just pick up overnight. There's a lot of trial and error. Um, Sometimes the error is fucking terrifying because you don't know, you don't have a safety net. There's not going to be a safety net if you're pulling away. If you can manage to keep hold of their safety net while you're freaking ripping all the other shit off of you, use it until you're free though. Like I'm not going to look down on you for fucking using it. Take their fucking money and make yourself fucking free with it and then get the fuck away from it because they will use it to fucking leash you. They're using it to leash us now. And we are continuously out there spouting freedom with a chain around our fucking neck. And we're not showing people the world that we want. I have seen that so hard, especially like in the LP. There are a bazillion motherfuckers in the LP that will tell you every day, like what you should do and how you should do it. But they're not fucking doing it either. And the reason why people don't believe them is because they can't see it. They don't see the practices. And, like, there. That was my fucking feels. I'm fucking so angry about this shit. It frustrates the crap out of me. I am also hopeful though, because every day there is another person coming to ask me something. There is somebody giving me a new fucking idea. There are people out there going to attend classes about this kind of shit, seminars about this kind of shit. There are whole like conventions teaching people how to do this kind of crap. It's not something that you're going to have to dig deep for. It really isn't, but you are going to have to dig. And I know that, people are like, well, I don't have time. I have to do this. I have to do that. Motherfucker, I see y'all out there fucking on the social media. I hear y'all talking about playing the video games. I hear y'all talking about going out to the bar or whatever. That was time you could have fucking spent. You're gonna have to fucking, like put it to the grindstone for a little while. We got to get fucking working. There's not as much fucking time as there used to be. And if you believe in this great reset bullshit, there's even way less time than before. So, I mean, and I don't know if I believe in it or not. At this point, it's starting to look real goddamn likely, though. And I wouldn't put it fucking past them, especially with all the other things they've put in play throughout all of these fucking, like generations upon us. It stacks. So why wouldn't they fucking be building up to? I mean, like it looks really much like they're building up to something like that. And fuck this shit. I'm so sick and tired of us being afraid of what they're gonna take from us. We need to make it to where they can't fucking take a goddamn thing from us. Or if they try, it's fucking, like impotent. Anyways, obviously, I'm sure some people might have some strong opinions or some advice. Like, if you're starting out and you have tried some stuff and everything, or if you think I'm fucking stupid and that this is ridiculous, or, like if you think this is great, but you don't know how to get started, put something down in the comments or come into our social media and talk to me. We'll get a discussion going on or something. Hell, if you got some really good ideas and stuff, I might bring your ass on here to teach people. If you do have a skill that you think would be useful to helping people, hit me up. We'll fucking put you on here. We'll get you on here sharing and teaching other people. And then you can take that video and just show it to people instead of having to freaking repeat yourself over and over and over again. Because I know I get freaking tired of that. That's why I'm going to be making these videos in this upcoming week. So instead of repeating myself, I can just be like, here, watch this. Here, watch this. Here, let me play this for you. Like just we gotta do something though. If y'all like this, please like it. Please share. I have to thank you guys again for all of the lovely fucking support that we've had. Man, we could not make this happen without you guys. We're still keeping our bills paid at this point, and all thanks to y'all, especially our freaking subscribe star people. If you guys would like to help us keep doing stuff, if you would like to help us help other people, help the liberty movement, help the push forward into the new tomorrow, please get into our subscribe star or our coin tree. You can use crypto, you can use filthy white market cash. We will take that shit, turn it the fuck around, and use it to push liberty until we don't need it anymore. Um, until then, you guys. Oh wait, also we got the link tree. In fact, y'all might want to look at the link tree. Get yourself one, put all your links in it, and just start handing out your link tree link to people because then no matter what happens, they can still figure out where to find you. That's what we've got going on down there too. Um, I'll see you guys tonight with Corey Man X and tomorrow night with our weekly show, and then Tuesday night with some nonprofit liberty talk from Feed Philly. So, and obviously we have our morning show every fucking morning, unless like I don't know. I think we've missed one in the past 43 days. So every fucking morning as best as we can. Until then, you guys be safe and, well, I mean, be as safe as you can, but don't fucking sacrifice it for your fucking freedom. Be free above everything. This mad coffee break is fucking adjourned.